You want to make your dough. So it's 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, a little pinch of salt, vinegar, and half a cup of water. So you mix it all. We use a mixer. So once it's all mixed up, we take it out and we wrap it up. Wrap it up. You want to kind of put it in a rectangle shape. Wrap it up and let it set until it's about half an hour or so, until it's loosened up again. It's real tight once you make it. So then you have 16 Granny Smith apples that we shred, chop, and core. Some spots in there. There's half a cup of sugar, about a third cup of golden raisins, and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon that we put in there. Hello. So when you first start, lay down a lot of flour. We're going to roll the dough really thin to where you can see through the dough, so you don't want it to stick anywhere.
How many of these do you make in a week?
A week? Probably 14 to 20, depending. Yeah, quite a lot. And each strudel, we get 10 slices out of it. So start in your rectangle, because all we're going to do is just make it a little bigger than this. Make sure it's well floured. And again, make sure you got lots of flour, because if it sticks, it's pretty much destroyed. Once you get holes in it, it's just best to start over at this point. Making strudel takes your entire arm and hands also to get it as flat as you want it, or need it, really. This makes one big strudel. Like I said, we get 10 pieces out of it. So you can cut this in half and make 2 smaller ones at home if you want. It's easier to bake it off that way.
You realize you're a social media star.
No, not now.
Like it or not, like it or not.
It threw me off though, because normally this is my Saturday thing, so this is weird on a Thursday. I had to double check. Okay, so I'm feeling the sides because sometimes it's a little bit lumpy on the sides. You don't want to have a lot of excess dough on the sides, because when you roll it up, you'll have a big strip of dough in the middle of your strudel, and you don't want that. So since I have excess anyway, I'm just going to rip it off instead of trying to flatten that out. I'm going to flip it one more time because it's kind of sticking down here. That looks, we can work with that for sure. So once you get to this point, you're going to put your apples down. And again, this is 16 Granny Smith apples.
Yeah, a lot of apples.
It's quite a lot. I'm going to squeeze out the excess juice if you have too much juice in there, because it will kind of eat away at your dough, make it too sticky, and it can fall apart.
Yeah, you weren't even looking, were you?
It's like, now that's an apple strudel.
Yeah. So you spread all the apples out. You want a nice thin layer. Since I roll to, oops, didn't get all the way shredded. I roll to the left here. I'm going to fill in all the way to the right, because this will be the center of our strudel, and leaving a seam to seal it on this side.
I know. It's gonna be like a magic trick.
Yeah. Okay, so once we got that down, in any order, you just put your ingredients in there.
Those boxes are full of that stuff. So we have plenty of that stuff.
Okay.
The Constantine, all of them, every kind.
And these are just our ingredients we use here, but you can put nuts in yours if you'd like. We don't, because just to be allergy friendly. Looks okay there. And if you get too much sugar in one spot, you can just swirl it around. Okay, and then the cinnamon. All right, that's all of that. Now we roll. So starting from the bottom, kind of just take it and get your dough started. Kind of rolling it now it's like a pull and roll that helps to thin it out also. If you get it too thin while you're rolling it with a rolling pin, you can rip it. So this is the best technique that we've found. Here it is. So on the ends, you just kind of pull it down, tuck it under a little. When you serve it, we usually cut about that much of each end off because it's just dough, really. That's a little too much.
Yeah, not yet. I'm looking, we're gonna have to get them out before I can do anything, but what I would really like is to have more.
So there it is. So I forgot my sheet tray. I'm gonna get a pan and I'll show you how to get it off the table.
Caterpillar.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, delicious strudel.
Exactly. Okay, let me grab my pan and I'll check on